Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, TGIF, and all that good stuff. How's everybody doing this morning? Let me see who is in the house this morning. We have Mr. Paul Stewart. Looking forward to today's Saturday night episode. Yeah, that's going to be a. I said I'd probably do some of these once in a while. Like I'll be doing one when we do the Christmas challenge thing. Um, but yeah, I'll be doing one this Saturday at 9. Hope you'll tune in. LB Sharp's here this morning, learning manual ATC macros today. Fun. Okay. Learning's always fun. Heck yeah. Let's see. Earl Walker. Let's see. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. Not 8, usually it used to be 8 p.m., but it's not 8 p.m. Hobby does his hobby unboxed at 8 p.m. And he's usually done by 9. So, let's see. We got Earl Walker in the house, 61 going to 72. Great day. Thumbs up. Yep. Did see Earl. Steve in Toronto. TGIF, he says. Good morning, Stephen. Hope you're doing well. Troy Pritchard's in the house. 9/11. Never forget. You got it. It's always kind of weird to me at this time because it's it's 9, just after 9 Eastern, and by this time 19 years ago both planes had already hit the World Trade Center, and just what was it? I can't remember the exact time the second one fell, but it didn't take very long. I think it was 10 something Eastern. Somebody probably knows that. I could Google it, I guess, but yeah, this is always a weird time. Never forget it. I was watching. I was at home, had the TV on after the first one. Had the live news on, and of course, back then, right after the first one, they thought it was just an accident. And I remember looking at that, thinking, "How in the heck, clear skies? How in the heck could a pilot be such an idiot that he ran into a building like that?" And of course, while I was watching, the second one came in from the other side and hit the second one. And then it's like instantly when you saw that plane coming, you thought, "Yep, this is no accident." But yeah. Let's see here. Who'd I miss? Yeah, absolutely unforgettable. I'll never, they could censor away all the videos and all that stuff, but it's burned in here. I'll never forget seeing that. The whole thing when they fell down and everything. Just one of those things. Let's see. Dave Clemens is here. I guess I already said good morning to him, didn't I? I don't know. Usually he's one of the first ones in here. Oh, here he is. 56 headed to 67. Gorgeous Brooklyn, Michigan. Okay, if you say so. I've never been to Brooklyn, Michigan, so I don't know. I'll take your word for it, Dave. Steve Kronsky's here. Great day for some golf. Go get him, Steve. Go get him, buddy. I see Clyde Labonte CNC's here. Kevin Ells is here. Brian Moomey's in the house. Gary Hammett Wood Creations. We got Neil Cochran. Good morning, sir. Glad to have you back. Bill Hoffman. Always remembered, never forgotten, for sure. Jim Senecola. Bart Bixel. There's my favorite solar guy right there. How you doing, Ryan? There's Janet. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you. Doc Whitaker says morning all. Wonder if them other Whitaker boys are gonna show up today. We got Doc here. Wilson Rubottom. Good to see you. Klondike's here this morning. How you doing? Yeah, Jim says the memorial in Skinksville, Pennsylvania is amazing and moving. Yeah, I've heard one of my old classmates commented on my post this morning and said the same thing. He said he'd been there and heard the thing they do. Yeah, so kind of a weird morning. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good Friday morning. It's, I don't know what to think about my weather people. I'm starting to lose confidence in them. I mean, the little old gal, she usually does a really good job, with her, I don't know what you call it, the Viper radar and all those meteorologist tools they have. They're usually really accurate. But 2 days ago, they said we were going to get a little rain. And that's why I hustled and did so much stuff Tuesday, is because I thought, well, it's going to rain the rest of the week. Didn't rain Wednesday. In fact, Wednesday was a pretty good day. Yesterday, it was cloudy and overcast, never did rain. And they're saying rain all the way through Sunday, and I ain't seen a drop yet. In fact, I'm going to have to drag my hose out and go water that grass again, because I'm like, man, this stuff's starting to die off. And of course, it was supposed to be the drought resistant and heat resistant, but I guess they weren't talking about Georgia heat or something. I don't know. So I'm going to probably have to do that. Also, I've got to do some tire shopping. Does anybody have any recommendations? I don't I don't go anywhere. I got 2 vehicles, and I don't put but about 3,000 or 4,000 miles a year on each one of them, if that. So because I don't really, everywhere I go is so close, I don't really go anywhere. So I don't buy tires very often. But my old truck, my old F-250, I'm going to have to buy some shoes for it, because it's 3 of them are still in pretty good shape. But I noticed the other day, I got to looking at the left front, and I'm like, man, that thing's all jacked up. I don't know whether it's been out of balance. Well, I know it when you drive it. And again, I always drive close, so I'm usually not getting very fast. And I drive like old grandpa anyway. But, okay, Gary said he got some. Well, send some down here, Gary. Come on. Quit hogging it all. I got grass to grow down here. I can't be hogging all the rain. But anyway, I noticed this whenever you drive, when you hit over 55, when you start hitting like 57, 58, it would shake. And it shakes really bad until you get past 70. And then after 70, it smooths back out. So something's out of balance or what. Okay, Dave says Mastercraft. I think I've had Mastercraft before on my old Ranger years ago. What I've got on there now, and I was just looking them up, Discount Tire still carries this brand. This is still a good brand, but they're Firestone Transforce HTs, whatever that means. And it's an LT 235/85 R16. And they still carry that tire at discount. I don't know, Clyde. Maybe a bad shock. I don't know. I want to figure it out though when I take, when I get tires, because the other tires I could probably, if it wasn't for this one, because I mean it's so worn around the outside, it's almost like it's out of alignment or something. And I don't know. I guess does Discount Tire do alignments? I'll have to call them and ask them. Um, but I'm going to have to break down and get something done just because of that one tire. The others, if the left front looked just like the other three, I could probably drive it from now on and never wear them out. But I figure, what the heck, I'll go ahead and try to get. Might as well buy all four, right? And try to get it aligned and. Um, let's see. That's a bad steering link. Had the same issue before. New set of tires. Also belt. Possibly. Are you talking about a belt in the tire? I can't complain. I didn't buy, but when I won that truck, it was pretty much a free truck. I did have to pay a little bit on taxes on it, but it was pretty much a free truck that I won back in 2012. And the tires were or looked brand new back then. But that was, you know, 2012. That was 8 years ago. You know, okay. Troy says might be some of the steel belts shifted. Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. All right. I guess. I guess I'm gonna have to call. I was just saying if you guys had any, knew of any tire that was maybe better than what I have. But like I said, the other three seem to be wearing just fine. In fact, I could probably get by with just buying two for the front, because the two in the back still got a good bit of tread on. I think I've put like about 30,000 miles. This is how little I drive now. I won that truck in July of 2012. So here it is. We're past July of 2020. Thank God. And so it's been 8 years, and I've put about 30, maybe 31,000. I'm trying to think what the odometer says. I think about 31,000 miles on it. So I don't know. I'll probably just go ahead and buy a whole set, start fresh. Probably be the last set I ever have to buy. And I almost need another set on my Explorer too. It's like everything's wearing out. It's taking forever because I don't drive by. I got a lot of little things I need to fix on that Explorer or get rid of it and get something else. But I just don't want to. I'm not going to buy no China junk. I'm assuming these Firestones would be made here. I don't know. Jesse says he used Generals on his work truck, F350. All right. Well, I've got the Discount Tire. Let me check a General and see what they have, because I've already got this plugged in here. Oh yeah, they've got some called the Grabber HD, same size, and they're comparably priced. It's about $2. Actually, these are about $2 cheaper. These are $157 each, and the Firestone was $159. Here's another General. This has got a different kind of tread. Yeah, I don't need any, because these just both have kind of like a passenger tire, or I guess the LT stands for light truck or something. But yeah, I like that one too. I don't know. I just don't want to spend a fortune because, like I said, I don't go anywhere. Janet says, Ed says maybe a bad axle bearing causing a vibration. I don't know. On the left front? Yeah, I guess it could be. I don't know. I know one thing. When I get new tires, if I drive it and it's still doing because I don't know if they'll do alignment or not. I don't know if they. Let me see if it says they do that. I know they do the balancing and stuff, but I don't know if they do. How do you find out here? I guess I'm going to have to call them. But anyway, if they don't do alignment, I'll take it somewhere and get it aligned. And then after all that, if it's still doing that, then I'll have to have somebody dig into it and find it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking they still got lots of folks making tires in Ohio. I'm thinking. Dave says, "Morning, sorry, I'm a tad late. Jackson and I slept in a bit." Okay, well, whenever your dog wants to sleep in, you better take advantage of it because more times than not, they want to get up before you want to get up. That's why I'm probably I got my eyes probably look like road maps today because I don't know what it is with the deal with the dogs, but they wanted to get up and dark 30 and go out, and then we come back and go to bed, back to bed, and then they want to get up and go again before it even gets. I'm like, come on, guys. But okay, Janet says that's what it was on one of our trucks that did that. Yeah. And like I said, I have had the thing, you get out on the rare occasion that I've taken it on trips. I've driven it to Indiana a couple of times, I guess. But you get out on the highway and get up to like 80 or 85, it's running nice and smooth. But man, when you slow down and you hit that certain range and it just, it's bad. You either have to slow down farther to get past that, or speed back up and get out of that. So I got something coming today from UPS. That's awesome. Man, UPS threw me a curve yesterday. Well, they didn't throw me a curve. They threw the dogs a curve because they're so used to, they love it when the big brown truck pulls up. They get so excited. And the other day, one of them pulled up, and both of them happened to be out front with me. And I swear Jack he about climbed up in the truck with the guy. And Rocky has done that before, back when he was much younger and had better mobility. But Paul says, I have to laugh when I read this one. Usually if there's a shimmy and unusual tire wear, it's usually out of alignment. Have you hit any big potholes or curbs? Well, I used to drive to work towards Atlanta. So yeah, lots. I've hit a doozy in that thing before. That's probably what's knocked it out. But in fact, I don't know pretty much anywhere you can go now and not find potholes. It seems like they're everywhere. Nobody's taking care of the roads anymore. They always want to build new ones, so thinking they're going to ease traffic and get more lower commute times and all that. But then our infrastructure really sucks. My little old road that I drive right over here going to the UPS store, which is like 0.8 miles down the road here. I'm dodging potholes when I go down there. So Yeah, Dave, that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, I'd really like to get and I've got an old Explorer. And I don't know what you guys think. That's probably people that don't like Ford Explorers. My son used to call him the Ford Exploder because he used to work on them. But knock on wood, I've had good luck with mine. I bought it used from CarMax in 2005, so I've had it 15 years, and it's been a good one. I've only put a set of tires on it one time since I've had it. So that's what I mean. I've only bought one set of tires in 15 years. And it's good, but it's got little things that are starting to, because it's old, it squeaks now. So I know I need some new struts on it because they seem to be wore out. I need to get like when you raise the hood, the engine hood, you have to have something to prop it up because the little gas shock things don't work. Well, I can get those probably off Amazon somewhere. But just a lot of little things, and it's just, I hate to spend money because most of the time it sets. I don't really drive it anywhere. But like Dave said, anything I spend to repair, do repairs on that is still cheaper than a car payment. I could spend money and get the thing like brand new. It would be cheaper than buying a car because I've looked at car. I was about the not quite this time last year, but I think like around the end of the year or so. Well, I know when it was. It was when every time I go somewhere and I rent a car, then I start wanting to get something new because we rented a little Nissan when we went to the high school reunion in Indiana, and that was a nice little car. It's got all the modern gadgets and rear view mirror thing and all that stuff. See, none of my vehicles have all that stuff. In fact, my truck is a work truck. Like I said, I want it. It's a work truck. It doesn't have power windows. You got a crank. It's very basic inside. It's got the El Cheapo interior. It does have a radio, and it's got a short or something in it. It only works when it wants to. Yeah, but yeah, every once in a while I'll get to thinking I want to get something new, and I don't. When I say new, I don't mean brand new. I mean new to me, like a CarMax or AutoNation, or I haven't wanted to buy a new car, a brand new car, for years because I've just seen, it's like every time you turn around, like after they're a year or two old, they got recall notices. This doesn't work. The what do you call them? The airbags blow up in your face. There's always something wrong. So I'm always like, well, let me just get something that's a few years old. It's broke in, and they fixed all the stuff that was wrong with it by then. And in fact, I used to get, and I still get them occasionally, but I used to get a recall notice from my Explorer saying that it was something about the cruise control that, there was people, I guess, that would go use their cruise control and then they'd come home, park it in the garage, and then it would catch on fire and burn their house down or something. But I never used cruise control. I think I probably used it once or twice the whole time I've had that car. I'd rather be in control of myself with my foot. So never really worried about that one. Yeah, I had a tire go bad on me once, shook the steering right out of my hand, almost lost control. Yeah, I remember one time I hit and again, this is back when I was working for the man, and I had to drive on I-75 to College Park. And there was this, you can call it a pothole. It was basically a basement that nobody's built the house over yet. I mean, it was huge. And I knew it was there, but somehow I was behind another car or something, and I forgot about it, and I hit that thing, and man, the whole truck just went like that. It's like I was just, and I'm like, holy cow. But when I think about it, though, I don't think that one was on the left front. I think that was a right front one, and the right front tire's wearing fine. So I don't know. Anyhow, we got a pretty good little crowd here for a Friday, I guess. I don't know how many we usually have. We got 30 people here. Let's see, 23 on YouTube, 7 in Facebook. Dave Max says, I have a 2009 Dodge Ram lifetime powertrain warranty. It will die before I get rid of it. Yeah. I used to trade cars like back when I was young and stupid. And now I'm just old and stupid. But back when I was young and stupid, I would swap cars like, I just, after a couple of years, I'd get tired, and so I constantly had a car payment. And then the very last brand spanking new vehicle I purchased was a 1983 Ford Ranger. Bought it brand spanking new. In fact, it was on the showroom floor. And I had that thing for almost 30 years. I can't remember when I sold it. I'd had it like 26, 27, 28 years, something like that. And it sat. I never drove it because I had something else that I drove all the time. Well, I've had my Explorer. But that was the last brand new vehicle that I bought. But when you get something that you like, I don't what happened. Something snapped in me, I guess, and said, hey, stupid, quit trading cars every 2 years, and then you won't have a car payment. So yeah, once I got the Ford Ranger, paid off in about 3 years, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty nice not having a car payment. So I just kept it, and drove the wheels off of it. Drove that thing back and forth to Indiana. God, there's no telling how many times that thing's made that trip. But yeah, I don't want to get anything else, so I'll probably maybe spend a little money on what I got. Maybe I can make them last till I kick. But I appreciate the comments about the tires. I'll check that out. Jesse says, if you're feeling a shake in the steering and it's worse when you hit a pothole, then it's a tire. Okay. All righty. Well, that was my little timer thing, which tells me it's time to get busy. I don't have as much to do today because I worked my tail off yesterday. Got a bunch of stuff done. Currently, as I speak right this moment, I'm caught up on most of the orders, the big ones anyway. So got to go to the UPS store now and get everything shipped. So that's where I'll be headed. Yeah, Dave's. Yeah. You get that sticker shock and you're like, I don't know. That one I got's driving pretty good. Yeah, I know, Janet. It's crazy. I bought houses that didn't cost that much. Just ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Y'all have an awesome weekend. Be safe. And, I guess before I get busy doing too much, I need to check on Mark Lindsay because I haven't seen him in the chat. I checked with him last night. I don't know, probably about 9 or 10 or something, and he was okay then. But he said he had his suitcases packed, and they were by the door. And of course, I'm worried about him now since I don't see him in the chat. But he doesn't, he doesn't come in here every day anyway because he's got other stuff to do. But keep those folks out there in your thoughts and prayers, as well as all the 9/11 people. All right, we're out of here. Everybody have a good one. We'll see y'all Monday.